We're going live?
We're actually going to... Can you actually hear me at home? Hey, everybody, Matthew Omican here for the Hornets alongside with Sports on Focus for this live broadcast here in Abbotsford, Wisconsin, for this not just Marawood Conference matchup, but it's rivalry week. The closest rivalry in Wisconsin. A lonely stretch of Highway 13, little over a mile separating these two towns. They've been butting heads. When was that? 1960, when the Dorchester kids said, we're not going to the Abbotsford School District. We're going
Don't bring that up.
We're going to Colby. But now here, we're playing friendly sports with each other, but not tonight. Here on Friday Night Football, they're not neighbors. They're brawlers. Taking on each other, not just for conference contention, but also for the coveted milk can. We'd love to hear some input from viewers at home. How do we sound? How do we look? Neil's saying he's doing this. Meh. All right. So here, Woodtick, I want to hear you talk more. If you need to sit here, you can sit next to me. Are we still on? Perfect. Wade,
I'm going to need that feedback. This me talking into nothing is.
Wade is losing his mind. Can you fix something for him? All right, so we are 4 minutes and 42 seconds away from kickoff. So, since Wade's losing his mind because he's talking into earmuffs that have no sound, I'm just going to take you right through this here a little bit. So, Abbotsford, coming into this game, they got a high-octane offense, and they got themselves a heck of a defense, where they've been holding opponents to average on the season about 60 to 70 yards rushing, but themselves putting up over 2,000 yards, 2,074 yards rushing on the season, and getting into the end zone 25 times. But flipping it over to the Colby side, the Hornets know how to run the ball too, and they got 2,227 rushing yards with 29 touchdowns at the end zone. If I'm not mistaken, that's one short of 30. And to boot, about half of those yards comes from one man. G-Force, Gavin Voss, the big number 30.
What's the passing yards for both of these teams?
Well, I'm glad you asked because I'm looking at that right now. So Colby, 372 passing yards, getting into the end zone about four times. Four times. Abbotsford, with Castillo at the helm as QB, he's got himself a fast set of legs and a heck of an arm. 421 yards going into the with 2 touchdowns. Now I'm curious. I'm going to look at under team stats. Yeah, the Falcons. The Falcons.
They've got a 6'5" guy. Who's their main receiver? Does it give you that? They've got some height for Abbotsford. They got a 6'5".
So if anybody's wondering what I'm looking at, this is under Wiz Sports right now. So if we take a look at the leaders, so yeah, the JV Castillo, main passing guy. Christian Fuentes is the main rusher with 877 yards, but close behind him is Castillo with almost 680 yards. And Andrew Broadhagen, 221 yards in the air. And Christian Fuentes, oh my gosh, he's got hands and he's got feet with 153 receiving yards in a rushing-hungry conference. So that's a big deal. So how tall is that guy? Broadhagen.
A.J. Broadhagen, 6'2".
Andrew Broadhagen.
Yeah, A.J.
AJ?
Yes.
6'2"?
6'2".
For the love of elevation.
Yeah. He's a junior, too. He's got another year doing this.
Haha. Enjoy while it lasts, because he's coming back next year. So, taking a look at this closer at this Abbotsford defense while we get to our 2 minutes right here. They've been holding opponents to 93 yards passing per game. So they're forcing a lot of teams to get into the air, because if we look at the rushes, they're holding opponents to 5 yards rushing per attempt.
Per attempt?
Yeah, so
that's a touchdown. That's a first down every 2 runs.
So I was wrong here. I thought it was 70-some yards they were holding opponents. On average, they're holding opponents to 127 while putting up 260 per game. So then Woodtick would say, but man, what about Colby? Right? Okay. Welcome to the party. So, yeah, taking a look at Colby, the defense, stellar against the run and holding yards per attempt, 4 yards.
Ooh,
per game.
That's a lower number.
But look at, if I understand this correctly, my calculations are correct. Yeah, that is 1 yard less than Abbotsford. But so a lot of teams like to pass on the Hornets. So they've snagged 5 interceptions so far on the season, and teams have been putting up about just a little under 80 yards. So right now what we're going to be doing is we're getting ready for the national anthem. Both teams are lining up. They're getting their helmets ready. I wonder who's going to... Is this going to get sung? Oh, the band's over there. Well, welcome everybody, and thanks for tuning in. Wherever you're calling home, around the world or around the state. I hope you're warm, but we got some fans here that are ready to watch some classic Dairyland-style football. We do have an awning in our way, if you haven't noticed, just to keep us protected. There you go. Don't go anywhere. Watch where you stand up. Hey, Neil, if you need to put socks on your hands, I brought them. Oh, David. Yeah, I'll scoot over all around. Take my socks.
defensive back Hayden Kaiser. Number 20, linebacker Gordy Vigu. Number 22, linebacker Tanner Halupka. Number 30, defensive lineman Gavin Voss. Number 57, linebacker Jacob Hobby. Number 61, defensive lineman Moises Fuentes. Number 64, defensive lineman Luis Navarrojas. Number 71, defensive lineman Braxton Meyer. Number 3, defensive back Taylor Parsons. Number 85, linebacker Frank Castro. The Hornets are coached by Jim Hagan and assisted by Robbie Smazel, Morgan Rosemeyer, Jimmy Flink, Mike Sazma, Henry Sanchez, and Cody Meyer. And now the starting lineup for the Falcons. The 2023 Abbotsford Falcons wish to be introduced as a team. Here are your Abbotsford Falcons.
Okay. Woo, sorry. I got to get the yawns out of my system here. It's time for football. Hopefully everybody's hearing us okay. We're about to get this underway. Falcons are donned in, you guessed it, the red and the black, whereas Colby's wearing their away color scheme with the fresh white shirts and champagne pants. Are you impressed that I knew that was the color?
I would think that these white are going to turn brown here quite rapidly after the moistness.
The jersey is a stained turf brown.
Tide is not going to help the Hornets tonight.
God, Stains, get him out with Tide. Very cold night. Everybody is kind of holding on to their cheers right now. Had 80-degree weather less than, 48 hours ago?
That's right, and now it's gone forever.
And it's never coming back.
You'll see it 6 months from now. Maybe.
See you later, guys. But anyway, thanks for tuning in. Your rivalry matchup of the week is underway.
All right, Fuentes and Castillo back to receive.
Camargo kicks it off, and Castillo is going to scoop it up. Makes first guy miss, and it finally gets roped down. Stack piled by the rest of the Hornet kicking team.
Kaiser was the first one to him.
Brought to a stop by Kaiser. Wade's in spotter mode right now.
I am. Look at that. I feel like we're twice as close. I don't know why. You look at the binoculars now, and they're like full size. I might have to zoom out.
Wait a minute.
It's too close.
Abbotsford Falcons are going to get started on the other side of their 25-yard line.
Ooh, there's definitely a size difference here between the offensive and defensive line here. This might be interesting.
Abbotsford getting into their traditional type formation. It's always a nice formation. You never know where the ball is going to go.
And 5.
Handoff to Fuentes. Tries to swing it to the outside, cuts it back into the middle, and
Meyer.
nowhere to go. About a gain of a yard. Brought to a stop by Meyer, number 71. He's having himself a heck of a season being in the interior right there. Well,
they're holding it to less than their average. That was less than 4 yards.
Wade's referencing the game-to-game average of what the Hornets have been able to produce for defense. Abbotsford facing 2nd and 9.
I suppose I don't really need to spot, do I?
Well, I mean, you could tell. It's easy for you to help me.
All right, I'm all
And people at home. People don't have the binoculars at home. They have Neil to zoom in. Man in motion, swings it to the far sideline, and Castillo's going to keep it himself. Squirts through the first line of defense. It gets to the second layer and some extracurriculars with Vigut
and 57.
And Davila. Davila?
That felt personal. That might have been over homecoming or something.
Yeah. Yep. Solid gain there by the Falcons. That's going to set up a 3rd and manageable.
Oh, they're back to their average now, so that's probably 4 yards to go. So 2
there
to
you
4.
Go. Hornets are going to be
walking off with a shoulder injury.
Yeah, he's not moving his arm very much right there.
That's not
Brian Beruzowitz off to my left, spotting that. Hanula comes into the game. Tight formation. Falcons just need to get 4 yards. Here's the snap. Up the gut. Fuentes, nowhere to go. The line collapses, and the Hornets hold them to a gain of about a yard-ish.
He kind of stepped on Lopez there, so you could credit number 55 with his own tackle there for the Falcons.
So Lopez with the stop. See, that's the risk you run with this tight formation for this offense.
For it.
Wow.
Abbotsford says, strap in, boys. We're playing all 4 quarters now.
There's no way they're snapping this ball.
Fuentes goes in motion. Castillo looking off at the coach saying, are you sure?
Are you sure? Like,
And Nat Miller is saying, guys, come on. He whispers into the microphone. Wait, they have headsets? No, they don't. Castillo in a shotgun formation. Man in motion. Snap. Looking for some room. And he gets hit hard by Vigood and Johnson.
Wow.
And he's going to be no gain on the play. And then it's a turnover on downs. First down, Colby.
yikes.
Why would you go for it
This
early in the
early?
game?
He's
field.
trusting in his defense. If you
That's
think...
too much trust. It's 5-yard average.
You know what? This is the last time I share stats with you.
And you're on
ever.
your own 30. You're on your own 30.
Hornets deep in Abbotsford territory now.
Well, maybe it's drier on this side of the field.
Hornets looking to see if they can turn this into a scoring opportunity.
Voss.
Handoff. Voss
Ooh.
doesn't get many blocks and instead just gets rocked.
Castillo on the tackle.
Castillo.
He got to him
JV.
early, wrapped up on the legs there. That was a good tackle, and then the rest got...
Gain of a yard. 2nd down and 9 for the Hornets. Wow, Abbotsford just threw bodies into those blocks, and the Hornets just couldn't do anything.
You knew it was coming, though. You knew Voss was getting that ball. You either was going to go up the gut or he was going to run.
I was just about to say, I wonder if the Hornets are going to spread them out. Vigood and Kaparski on the outsides. Geiger goes in motion. It's a fake handoff. And Smith keeps it and eats the turf. Abbotsford
Reyes.
brings down the punishment.
Reyes on the tackle for Abbotsford.
Reyes or Reyes?
I don't know. R-E-Y-E-S?
It starts with an R.
Reyes.
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 Thank you, Brian Bruzowitz.
Good tackle there. But
That saved the touchdown right there. You
Yes.
can't arm tackle Geiger. Geiger is sneaky tough. He is this small frame guy, but he is like the Hulk.
Well, there isn't much to tackle when your nose is down like that. You know, you've
And
got
he has a
about
low
2
center of
feet.
gravity.
Yes.
And he can just kick on the motor. Speaking of motor, Hornets got a 1st down and goal and few yards to go. It's a handoff to Voss. He pushes Geiger out of the way and says, "Get out of my way, I'm getting into the end zone." Touchdown, Colby. He had only his own blocker to beat.
Geiger
And the
with
Hornets.
pre-touchdown there.
And the Hornets take advantage of the opportunity the Falcons gave them by getting the ball on the 30-yard line, and they march into the end zone.
Camargo's going to try to kick it.
Well, the wind is
Smith.
at his back.
Smith on the hole.
Partially.
Camargo says, no. I want the grass right there.
Oh, no, it is a crosswind here.
High snap. Kick is up and away, and it is good. He's got the leg, folks. 6 minutes and 29 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Hornets strike first with 7. Abbotsford Falcons.
I splooshed my phone in the road crater? Am I covered or no?
Well, hey Carm, you're never gonna believe this. A sturgeon just hit my Chevy. Am I covered or no?
Interesting. And yes,
Hey bud, I had a couple 30 packs explode in my garage. Am I covered or no?
I've been there before, bud. It's a sad day.
Oh, what a beautiful day. Oh, ever eat a brat and drive?
I absolutely feel that Tiger Lily is getting a great education with RVA. She is challenged and she's not bored. She enjoys her classwork.
I love the teachers. The teachers are the best part. My teachers are very friendly and they're easy to reach out to when you need help with the assignments. The teachers are always there when you need help.
What I love about RVA is the flexibility first, but second is that Tiger Lily is so happy.
And welcome back, everybody. How about that RVA? Doing everything virtual and digital.
You got all
Camargo says, get that ball out of here, but Castillo comes down with it, and he puts on the Jets. Spin move.
Ooh,
Picks up a few more yards short of the 30-yard line. They're going to spot him on the 26 or 27-yard line, and that's where the Falcons are going to get to work. Looking at the stat sheets, we don't have Steven Akadek here to be the human calculator. If my calculations are correct, we had
Abbotsford was 6 yards.
yes, Abbotsford was 6 yards, and Colby, I would wager over 35 yards rushing on
They
that
started
drive.
on the 35,
And would make sense.
so they got
Right?
35.
35 yards.
I don't need you, Steven. I'm my own calculator.
It's simple math so far. I got that one.
I'm counting whiskers on Brian Brucewitz's chin. Here's the snap. Casillo
4.
swings it to the outside is Escalera. He had me fooled right there. He dropped back with a fake pass, but then Escalera scampered to the far sideline, but not much going. He picks up about 2 yards, second down.
Not too shabby.
Hornets are
Half
gonna
of their normal average.
oh my gosh, here we go.
Wade's all about averages.
Can we go to a commercial break? We all need a team meeting.
I don't want to hear the slap across the broadcast.
Abbotsford fandom is coming to life. Here's the snap. Casillo's going in, rolling it to the outside, sends it up into the air, deep in traffic, intercepted, brought down by Vigut. Number 86, Broadhagen and Escalera were together, and it looked like a jump ball. There was, if I wasn't mistaken, wasn't there? There's 2 Hornets and 2.
There was 4
Falcons.
Hornets.
4 Hornets.
It was double coverage on both of them.
Yes.
2 Falcons, 4 Hornets. It's bad math.
Abbotsford had 2 receivers a yard apart, and Vigut, the one that puts on the
He
air
was making
and
up for
brings
that
it down.
pass that they should have thrown him when he was wide open. He's like, throw me the ball, coach, I can catch.
Vigut says, well, if I can't catch a ball from my own quarterback, I'm going to catch it from the other one. Colby gets a turnover.
Oh, false start.
Flag is
Little early on
thrown.
guard there.
Smith says, clappity clap.
Travel.
Travel.
You like that call. Oh, no, and it's going to be a penalty on Colby. And the ball's going to go right about there.
No, he was anxious to get the ball.
Double fingers in the air, cross match. Point this way. Hey, Wade, we might have to take your tent down.
Yeah. Not getting very good view on it.
We do apologize. Wade's like, I got this tent. Let's put this up.
Yeah, no one will sit by us then. It worked.
Hornets looking at first down and pole to go.
You'd really see that imaginary line.
Oh, man, if you can only see this play like I'm seeing it. Ball goes up the gut. Geiger. Wow, he picks himself up 2 yards.
They get about 5 more yards and we'll get that pole out of our way.
That's right.
here.
We really needed to gain some yards or lose some yards, one or the other.
I'll text Hagen.
Yeah.
Second down.
It's like
and
that imaginary first down line going across. It's just, it's a little more blurry.
No, wait, this isn't NFL on Fox. No. All right, second down and long for the Hornets. They got 1 lone receiver on the near sideline. Klaparski checks his footing. Everything's okay. Under center. Smith. Handoff. Voss
Oh, tripped up.
gets hit below the hips.
Is that 1?
And he picks up a solid 3 yards right there.
Aguilera with the early hit. He didn't get a wrap up on it, but it was enough to trip him
Ball
up.
spotted at the 50-yard line, and
Voss got us just enough to
we
get away from
just-
the pole.
and that pole is just a bit outside.
You're welcome.
Voss getting it back to the original line of scrimmage, 3rd down and 10. It's going to be an exhausting night for these linebackers and these running backs. It's going to be a lot of run. Handoff goes to the outside. Actually, no, Smith keeps it himself. It gets pushed back. Forward momentum is going to give him about 1 yard or 2 on the play, and that's going to bring up 4th down for the Hornets.
Reese on the good tackle there, getting an early wrap up in the backfield.
So, Wade, you get a gift from Abbotsford, but Abbotsford defense shows up big. You got 4th down and long. What do you do now?
Oh, you punt this ball.
Tate Smith going off a little gingerly.
Oh, yeah, Prusewitz quick on the draw.
I don't know why these kids aren't wearing sweatshirts underneath.
Ooh,
Looked like
yeah,
he was holding
Smith
his
is.
back a little bit. I don't know.
Smith got stung in the back a little bit.
I think he
and-
got bent backwards because when he got grabbed, he was
Yeah, he
leaning
got
way forward,
shoved.
and I think his feet got caught up with Reese.
That would not
there.
be good because
For sure.
Kaiser's not coming back the way it looks either.
Nice snap right there. Voss
Good
sends it into next week. Castillo snags it down, but before he calls a fair catch, and they're going to spot the ball on the 10-yard line. Great punt by the Hornets. Abbotsford Falcon defense coming up big.
I don't know if you noticed, Matt, but some of the Abbotsford players sporting the pink wrap tonight for Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Hey, there you go. The whole entire month, not 1 week. It's all of October. Can't beat that. And Wade had a volleyball game with the Loyal Greyhounds where they had themselves a breast cancer awareness game.
Great showing, too. Like, the whole community came out for that game, and it was pink. Pink everywhere. Fantastic. I think they raised quite a bit of money for breast cancer.
That's awesome. Abbotsford getting set. First down and 10. Third drive of the game. Handoff, bounce it to the outside, shakes off Orth. Finally roped down by Myers. Game trying to keep up. First and 10, Abbotsford.
Direct snap right to him, and the quarterback looked like he had lost it, and that was enough to delay.
I was fooled on that play because Castillo and Fuentes totally sold that, and meanwhile, Jesus just says, well, I'm just going to take this ball about 40 yards, boys. Big gain for the Falcons. Colby defense on their heels.
Direct
snap again. Myers gets behind. He's having a heck of a defensive game tonight. You know what? This has never happened in this rivalry game. Abbotsford has never scored in the first quarter.
Wow.
They've scored in the second, and they scored in the fourth. They've never fired back. Marched downfield, 2 big plays, direct snaps. Colby on their heels.
Well, I would expect to see it some more.
Falcons with a little bit more vigor.
Ooh, a left-footed kicker.
Ball at the 20. Fielded by Voss. Has some blockers. Runs to the near sideline. He's got some blockers. Puts on the Jets, but can't escape.
86.
Broadhagen. And he ropes him down at the 40. Big return for the Hornets. Just what the doctor ordered for the Hornet fandom.
That guy's fast. Wow.
Good news for Colby. Tate Smith's back on the field.
Yep, Smith back on the field said, guys, you know what? Oh, had the back readjusted. I'm feeling much better now.
Well, you get the roller out. That's all you need sometimes.
Colby lining up. Brian, not looking cold at all with that big beard of his. Figu goes in motion. Handoff up the gut. Geiger drags 3 Falcons along with him to the 30-yard line. Past the first down marker. First down, Colby.
Bowler with the tackle for the Falcons.
Matt digging into his canteen.
Well, it's almost like a direct snap. He gave that ball immediately to Geiger there, rushing right up the gut here.
Yeah, they're almost like trying to quick snap like the Falcons. Like, you know what?
Well, you got
to taste your own medicine.
That seemed to work. Let's try it.
Well, you got to keep the middle honest.
Yes, Fossil. Hey, I could try that. Geiger and Voss in the backfield. Vigut off to the side. It's Voss up the gut. And Castillo looks like he tripped him up a little bit.
Yeah, a little shoulder tap there was enough to spin Voss to the ground.
Voss gets, beyond the rushing average. 7 yards on the carry.
Oh, my goodness. I'm sure he is now at least a yard over his average.
2-1. That is the end of the first quarter. Just like what David Keach said.
All right, so
1 quarter in, 3 more to go. Don't go anywhere. We got ourselves a tie ball game for the Battle of the Can. Good old days right
back.
there. And we're... Thanks,
back.
Brian. Brian, I'd ask you how you got your name Woodtick, but maybe we'll ask you at the half.
We're gonna need some filler.
Yeah, I have to think about it.
Oh, you don't even...
No, I know.
Oh, okay. Did your parents give you that?
I actually know.
Well, save it for halftime.
I've had it since I was 5.
5 years old?
Oh, yeah.
Interesting.
He got Lyme's disease. It's an early child.
Never did.
2 wideouts for the Hornets. It's a delayed handoff. Voss bounces it to the outside and fights for a couple of more yards, trying to see if he could get to that first down marker, and he's going to get it. First down, Colby.
Broadhagen with the tackle for the Falcons there.
They call him AJ. What does AJ stand for?
Action Jackson.
Andrew Johnson.
Andrew Jerome, I believe.
Jerome?
I think it's Jerome.
Is it really?
Yeah.
A to the J, Broadhagen. Colby with a tight formation.
Direct
Handoff. Geiger up the gut, gets
Our version
tripped
of the
by his
direct-
shoelaces, falls to the 10-yard line, or short of the 10-yard line actually. Second down and short to go for the Hornets.
He wouldn't have got tripped up there. He didn't really get tackled. He just kind of tripped over some feet there.
I'm sensing a theme here. Both teams like this quick snap stuff.
That's our version of the
That's right.
direct snap.
He touches it and gives it right to a run right past.
You take it. Geiger in the backfield. Boston Vigo off to the side. Here's the snap. It's going to go to Voss to the outside.
Ooh, met up.
Runs out of blockers and instead runs into some red jerseys. Big stop for the Falcons. A gain of a half a yard. Third down and 2-ish to go.
That's the Broadhagen. Boy again.
Broadhagen on the stop for the Falcons.
How big is it?
Wind is
6'2",
keeping a
175.
steady speed, and it's starting to chill down more as the sun is long gone.
Oh, yeah. The rut is going to be happening.
Everybody
as
should
soon
be
as
out
this
of their
one-
stands by now. Wait, is it? Yeah, it's bull hunting right now.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Here's the snap. Goes to Voss.
Ouch.
Not much going, but looks like enough to pick up the first down. Hornets are lugging along.
Fuentes.
First and goal for the Hornets.
Fuentes on the tackle and showing some good sportsmanship, helping Voss right back up after throwing him down to the
Oh,
ground.
that's so nice.
So nice.
They're like, you know what?
Sorry about that. I apologize.
Welcome to Abbotsford. Have you been to De La Soul?
Or it was get up so I can tackle you again.
Just likes tackling.
Colby looking at it. First down and goal. Knocking on the door for another score.
Right up the middle.
And it's going to be up the gut for Geiger and fights for that goal line. And
Down at the 2.
wow, he's down real close.
Maybe
Oh
the
my
one.
gosh, it even looks closer than that.
Hamill on the tackle, number 54 for the Falcons there.
He is
He's another
real close.
6'1".
Second
180.
down and second down and a shoe length to go for the Hornets.
I'm betting Geiger right up the middle.
They got Koparski off to the side, and they got the power formation with the I formation. Voss
Oh, they're stacking the
in the
middle.
back. And it's going to go to Voss. Lowers the shoulder into the end zone. Touchdown, Colby. Rumbling, bumbling, stumbling. Puts on another 6 points for the Hornets.
Always good to give it to your big back with less than a yard to go.
Right, you just run in there. Just know.
So you're telling me I got a yard and a half to go.
Yeah, right?
Who should I give this to?
I mean, don't get me wrong, Geiger's pretty strong inside too, but Voss has just got a little bit of weight on him.
Yes, yeah. He's
Voss is over 6 foot and 200. He is a big boy. Camargo set to kick it, and it's up in the air, and you guessed it. Hands up in the air means it is good. 9 minutes and 13 seconds remaining here in the first half of play. Hornets answer back with 14. Hornets. Falcons sitting at 7.
Boss at
With
6.
100 years of working experience, the team at Century 21 Dairyland Realty are ready to help you. Whether you're looking for a new home, recreation land, or a place to start your new business, the team at Century 21 Dairyland Realty are ready to help you. Stop into either of their convenient locations on West Broadway Avenue in Medford or North 4th Street in Abbotsford, or find them online at c21dairyland.com to find out more. Century 21 Dairyland Realty, a proud supporter of local athletics.
That Century 21 commercial that log building they were showing? That was Jack Wild's old building. He sold propane out of there for years. Remember that?
Oh, I do not.
Okay, now I guess nobody else
No,
does.
I don't remember that at all.
You guys are older.
I was trying to figure out how you know that, and me and Wade don't. We're
Right,
older
I
than
mean,
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Where?
Yeah, Jack, at Abbotsford, so you pass the intersection,
Yep.
and then you go down a little bit, and it's on the right-hand side before you get to that
County Market.
automotive store and County Market. Ball goes into the air, reminiscing about the old Abbotsford days. Castillo gets rocked, but not before he picks himself up a good gain and just short of the 35-yard marker.
I think the better question is, where did they get those gigantic rocks that are right over by Big Bear Down on the four corners of Abbotsford?
So-
And why were those brought in?
Those were...
It's the size of a
And
small house.
That was the funny part is, like, they showed up in the middle of the night. Like, one morning, people are like, there's rocks here. Is this a trick?
Glacier.
Some kind of weird homecoming trick. That's a prank of a lifetime right there. Handoff, Fuentes to the left. Far sideline flag on the play. He's still running. Hornets in front of him and drags him down out of bounds at the 50-yard line, but we have a flag down back at the 30.
We
Looks like it's
pushes
going to
him.
be a hold.
You could hit him into the extra tote on the sideline of the Hornets
Vigood
there.
said, go get my other shoes, buddy. And the penalty is going to be...
Holding on the Falcons.
I'd tell you what the announcer's saying, but the speakers cannot quite make it over here.
It's the jet stream. It's dropped low enough that it's...
What's that?
They are working on a new PA.
Abbotsford's going to work on a PA system? Well, it's about time.
Maybe they'll add on.
Maybe they'll add an extra set of rooms.
Sounded like they were going to put a booth up where we were sitting here.
Really?
They're going to put a big booth like Colby's got and a new PA system.
Well, it makes a lot of sense because Colby used to have the booth where it was like on the east side, and it's miserable. You can't call anything because the wind just blows through the glass. Now with the wind on our back, so much better. But you know what's so much better? This ball game. First down for the Falcons. It's a long ways to go. Rolls out to his right, makes a connection. Pass to Reese. Brought down past the first down marker at the 45-yard line. Big gain for the Falcons, and the drive stays alive.
They put us right on that pole again.
Falcons not caring that it's first down and forever because now they got a first down and 10.
Why don't we see more of these 5-yard out passes? Just a cross shot. It's highly productive. The quarterback can see where the if he's open or not. You've got more than one option off of it. Just some 5-yard outs. Just keep throwing that ball.
That might be the winning formula right there. Shotgun formation.
Oh, 24.
Man in motion, and Castillo's going to keep it himself and sheds the first tackle, but can't shed the rest of the white jersey. Just shoves him back. Gain of about 4 yards on the play. Second down.
Castro with a shoelace tackle there before he was tackled by the rest of the Hornets.
Castro's a big dude.
That was big as Castro.
5'10", 180 pounds.
Ooh.
Actually, I'm taller than him.
Fun fact here for the crowd.
I'm 5'11". We're past the 8-minute marker to halftime. Handoff goes up the middle, and the Hornets trying to push him back. Big scrum there in the middle, and gain of another 2 yards or so, and it's going to be a third down and manageable for the Falcons. So we're dialing up the next play. What do you think is going to come up here?
What do we got? Third and short. They're going to run. I wouldn't be surprised if we finally saw the direct snap again. We'll see who's hidden behind the line of scrimmage for the Falcons. That might give us a little tidbit on what's going to happen.
Listen, they're in 4-down territory again.
They're always in.
Well, that's how they start. That's how they started the game.
24, right behind center now.
Here's the snap. Goes to Castillo, and it goes up the gut.
He didn't get it.
No, I don't think he did.
And it looks like on the initial stop there, that was
Rojas.
Rojas. We don't get to say his name a lot, but he does a lot in that interior of the defense, and it's 4th and 2 yards to go. Time clock is still ticking.
As it should be. 6 minutes and 40 seconds here left.
Is it 4th and 1 or 4th and 2?
I would say 4th and 2.
You be the judge, folks. Abbotsford in a tight formation. Pull off to the side. Castillo in shotgun formation.
Right up the gut.
Strict snap. Castillos gets tripped up a little bit. Who grabbed him from behind the line of scrimmage?
Voss got him from behind.
Voss sneaks from behind. Oh, that is going to be really close.
I don't think it's that close.
No, I don't think he got it.
No, because he had to get to the line.
And it's not going to be close enough. Turnover on downs. First down, Colby. Colby defense. Bending, but didn't break.
Surprised they went away from the direct snap for how much success they had. Obviously, they would be still looking for it, but just throw one in there. They had 8 plays there.
Yeah, and I was waiting for Brian to say, commercial break of our lives. And now,
recovery for the Falcons. Geiger got hit on the fingertips, and it is cold outside.
Geiger gets rocked, and so does the ball. And the Falcons get their own turnover, second turnover of our football game. And the Falcons are coming. And I don't know if we're just still talking to ourselves. Oh, we're good now. Man, folks, you should have seen the sequence of plays that we were watching.
Missed a 4th down, missed a fumble.
And now you're tuning in. Don't worry about that poll. It's about to heat up. Falcons get themselves a turnover. And the flags go flying.
Start on Abbotsford.
Did you see how that flag didn't even go forward? It went sideways. Travel on the Falcons.
Travel.
Repeat first down. I didn't take proper training on how to be an announcer, so I'm just making my own calls.
They're going to have to inbounds the ball now.
Yeah.
Oh, first and 15.
Look at that. Neil, where's the coach? Oh, next time he's out there, I'll yell at you. He is wearing shorts.
Wow, he is tough.
He's dressed like he's just going to walk to the spa. He's like, it ain't that cold.
I think the spa is just down the street, actually.
There's one here?
Yes.
Oh, man, I'm going there next. Shotgun formation for the Falcons. Handoff up the middle. Fuentes trying to make some magic.
Oh.
Shoves Smith out of the way before he gets brought down by Halupka on the stop.
Uh-oh.
Did you guys get tickets?
Yeah, you got a ticket?
For what?
You can have this.
No. Oh. No winners up here, folks.
That's right. Somebody's got to throw the football at halftime.
The only winners are you folks at home, because you are watching this game live in a nice, warmer location, and you got a hell of a view.
It is starting to rain. Starting to rain.
Here's the snap. And the miss is slowly coming down onto the field, and good thing we got this. Good thing we got this awning, because otherwise we would be getting wet. Poor Neil is probably catching.
Oh,
oh no!
Is it raining?
Neil, do you want to? Neil, do you want us to sit on your side?
Just said pick it up.
Now who's laughing about the awning?
If it
oh, you bring your own umbrella? All right.
We got ourselves wow, we got ourselves quite the theme of this game. Now the storm is starting to come in.
Oh, it is pouring out there.
Castillo rolling out to his right.
Throwing this.
And it's a run and gun option, and he ran out of options as Halupka hunted him down and brings him to a stop. Third down.
It is going to be cold and wet. I expect not to see too many more passes.
Leaves are just blowing all over on the field.
Canopies are trying to lift away.
Can we move that way?
Yes.
Women and children are fleeing.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I'll sit on the cold wet
down
bench.
there is not going to go too far.
Wait, what? Wait, do you want? No, wait. There's plenty of room here. Just sit right here.
Oh.
What blocks?
Oh, the bottom one?
It is pandemonium. The wind is picking up like unbelievable. We can't. He's reading off tickets and we don't even know what they're for.
Oh my goodness. Are you picking up this on the screen?
This is unbelievable. Zoom out.
This is brutal out here.
Oh my gosh, I think he read off my ticket.
Did they do that one? That's the 50-50 ticket.
I think he did. I heard 726. Oh no. Oh, yes I can. The wind is unbelievably howling. Neil's going to have to hold the camera.
Oh, he's punting.
And the punt gets blown down by the wind. Go Parsi, scooping it up. The wind is unbelievable. Gets tripped up and brought to a stop between the 30 and the 35-yard line, probably the 32 and a half. Neil, we can get you a rain jacket. I got one in my truck.
All right. Hopefully my volleyball girls are going
You
home.
sure?
All right. Yep.
I'm worried too. So everybody at home.
Big volleyball game tomorrow.
Yep. All the girls are going home. That's good. Good sign.
Where is your game?
Our game is in Edgar tomorrow. Very big game for the Hornets.
Big tournament.
Here come the Wildcats. Neil's trying to protect the equipment. The wind is howling. The rain is coming
Weather
down.
is going to be a factor.
Here's a handoff.
Voss.
It's a switcheroo. Voss to the outside. Not much going. Gets slugged down
By 50.
at the 35-yard line.
Hornets.
Second down.
Hamill on the tackle.
I am so comfortable. I am nestled between Waden
Right.
and Bruce. I've never been better. Here comes the wind. The laptop just lifted in the air.
Tornado.
We got fans holding on to our tent. And
Yeah, fans are holding on to the tent. This thing will rip away. Handoff up
Geiger.
the middle. Geiger fights past the 35-yard line. Third down.
Brought down by Hamill again. Hamill unaffected by the elements.
Yep. Third down and ways to go for the Hornets. I think
My athletic tape is holding on by a thread.
this is. Don't touch that tape, son. Fans are starting to nestle closer to us underneath the tent.
What a great idea.
The tent that we've been making fun of all day.
it's
Snap.
doing its job now.
Smith holds on to it. He's got blockers. Bounces it to the outside. Still on his feet. Ooh, gets rocked. Ouch. Hit at the 45-yard line, but he's past the first down. First down, Colby.
Number 2. Yeah, that's Castillo. We're at the bang on the sideline there.
Beautiful October weather.
It's enough for a first down for the
Happy
Hornets.
October, everybody.
Hurrying up to the line so they can down it going in for halftime.
Yep, hurry up offense for the Hornets. Looking to see if they can do something. And the flag goes flying because the refs are like,
Travel.
I haven't had enough fun yet.
He called it travel again.
And it's a travel call against the Hornets.
Well,
And it's going to be a repeat first down.
I'm not going to lie, shorts were probably a bad idea.
Where do these players go?
There he is.
In
There's
the
the
school.
coach.
I don't think they're going into the
Did you get the
school.
coach, Neil? There he is.
There's Nat Miller saying, like, weather, what weather?
I don't think the heavy stuff's going to come down for a while.
Time is ticking away. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. We got to get that snap off. One,
Mary.
gets it off in time.
Reverse.
It's a reverse to Figu. Picks up a block. Gets another block.
Got a lot of
He's
room.
got Hoppy in front of him. Gets another. Figu. That one man, the feed gets struck down. Oh.
Saves it.
Man, who was it on the stop? Escalera making a big stop.
Holding too.
Flag thrown. Don't. Oh my gosh.
We got stuff flying off our table.
That was Escalera on the stop. Come sit on my lap.
Go to commercial. I got to go get a
Such a
heavier coat.
beautiful day.
Oh my gosh. Hey. And we're gonna go. We're taking a break for a long time. See you guys.
Yep.
Better begins with the way we see each other. Better begins with the way we treat each other. Better begins with the way we care for each other. Better begins at Aspirus Health. Bringing out the better in all of us.
With 100 years of working experience, the team at Century 21 Dairyland Realty are ready to help you. Whether you're looking for a new home, recreation land, or a place to start your new business, the team at Century 21 Dairyland Realty are ready to help you. Stop into either of their convenient locations on West Broadway Avenue in Medford or North 4th Street in Abbotsford, or find them online at c21dairyland.com to find out more. Century 21 Dairyland Realty, a proud supporter of local athletics.
I splooshed my phone in the road crater? Am I covered or no?
Well, hey Carm, you're never gonna believe this. A sturgeon just hit my Chevy. Am I covered or no?
Interesting. And yes,
Hey, bud, I had a couple 30 packs explode in my garage. Am I covered or no?
I've been there before, bud. It's
Are you ready for a faster and easier mortgage process? Tap Lending combines the speed and efficiency of technology and people, and a great local bank. The perfect combination for your mortgage.
RVA has helped me learn by giving me more hands-on activities.
I can watch his writing develop. He has confidence to ask questions of his teachers if he doesn't understand. He's composing his own schedule, which is a lot like what a young adult is going to need to learn how to do, and he's learning that at 11.
My favorite part about being in the RVA is all the amazing clubs. I get on some clubs and then I realize that there are so many people like me.
Looking to harness the power of the sun and save on your energy costs? With Marshfield Medical Center Credit Union Solar Loan, you can go solar without the burden of paying interest on the full amount from the start. Here's how it works. Instead of financing everything up front, we disperse loans when requested by your solar installer. If you're waiting on your installer, you won't pay interest during the wait. By taking advantage of this flexible payment option, you could save on unnecessary interest charges. Visit mmccu.com/solar to learn more today.
Beauty, true beauty, is already within you. It's in your heart, your character. Let it out for all the world to see. Aspirus board-certified plastic surgeons and aesthetic specialists will help bring out the best you, inside and out. Uncover, discover, and recover your true beauty and express yourself to the world brilliantly, freely, and confidently.
Insurance of Northern Wisconsin is your qualified, experienced team for custom insurance packages for your vehicle, your home, and your family. At Clinner Insurance, protecting your family is our top priority.
Clinner Insurance.
been wonderful. The teachers are extremely supportive, and Simon really seems to enjoy it and is making friends, and he's more socially active now than he was in a traditional school.
Something I want other kids to know is that even though it seems like you're not going to make friends, you actually are. I like how the RVA provides an environment that more suited to my needs.
Better begins with the way we see each other. Begins at Aspirus Health, bringing out the better in all of us.
With 100 years of working experience, the team at Century 21 Dairyland Realty are ready to help you. Whether you're looking for a new home, recreation land, or a place to start your new business, the team at Century 21 Dairyland Realty are ready to help you. Stop into either of their convenient locations on West Broadway Avenue in Medford or North 4th Street in Abbotsford, or find them online at c21dairyland.com to find out more. Century 21 Dairyland Realty, a proud supporter of local athletics.
I splooshed my phone in the road crater? Am I covered or no?
Well, hey Carm, you're never gonna believe this. A sturgeon just hit my Chevy. Am I covered or no?
Interesting. And yes.
Hey bud, I had a couple 30 packs explode in my garage. Am I covered or no?
I've been there before, bud. It's a sad day.
Oh, what a beautiful day. Oh, ever eat a brat and drive?
Are you ready for a faster and easier mortgage process? Tap Lending combines the speed and efficiency of technology and people, and a great local bank. The perfect combination for your mortgage.
RVA has helped me learn by giving me more hands-on activities.
I can watch his writing develop. He has confidence to ask questions of his teachers if he doesn't understand. He's composing his own schedule, which is a lot like what a young adult is going to need to learn how to do, and he's learning that at 11.
My favorite part about being in the RVA is all the amazing clubs. I get on some clubs and then I realize that there are so many people like me.
Looking to harness the power of the sun and save on your energy costs? With Marshfield Medical Center Credit Union Solar Loan, you can go solar without the burden of paying interest on the full amount from the start. Here's how it works. Instead of financing everything up front, we disperse loans when requested by your solar installer. If you're waiting on your installer, you won't pay interest during the wait. By taking advantage of this flexible payment option, you could save on unnecessary interest charges. Visit mmccu.com/solar to learn more today.
Beauty, true beauty, is already within you. It's in your heart, your character. Let it out for all the world to see. Aspirus board-certified plastic surgeons and aesthetic specialists will help bring out the best you, inside and out. Uncover, discover, and recover your true beauty and express yourself to the world brilliantly, freely, and confidently.
Insurance of Northern Wisconsin is your qualified, experienced team for custom insurance packages for your vehicle, your home, and your family. At Clinner Insurance, protecting your family is our top priority.
Clinner Insurance.
We out live yet or not? You can hear me? That's because you got to turn my audio on. I'll take the buzzing too. I can't hear nothing in here.
Oh. I can hear him, but I can't hear me. I
Nope.
can't hear me.
Nope. I'm getting something.
Wade?
Nope.
Wade.
Can you hear me?
Wade? No.
No. Can you hear me now?
No.
No?
No. Are we live? We are live? Yeah. Oh my gosh!
Sorry about that, folks.
Is anybody around? This is really messing me up. I can hear Wade in my headset, but I can't hear me.
I can't hear Matt. I don't know if that's a blessing or curse here.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe that's what it is.
This one stinks. This is probably the one that Wade had.
Smells like beard.
Now can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
No. Smells like 40s and shame in this headset. Hey, can you hand me? Somebody hand me my cell phone. I'm getting score updates, so if anybody's tracking the game for Edgar versus Auburndale, it's a minute left till halftime, or it might even be at halftime right now.
He should be fine with this charge.
But anyway, Edgar up big against Auburndale, 21-0 in the first half.
get any
Yep,
more?
it is halftime, and Edgar up
Anything in
big
there or
against
not?
Alberdale, 21-0. Wait, you have a hot spot, don't you?
No, I used to. They took it away from me.
Why?
It was costing too much money.
Wow, corporate America couldn't afford a hot spot?
No, they were like, you can do it on your phone, but don't do it. All right.
All right, everybody, we're having way too much fun. We just had the craziest weather system that rolled through. Now the wind is dying down and the rain has subsided, and we're 45 seconds away from the conclusion of halftime and going into the third quarter. Wade, we haven't done any. Wade and Brian, sorry, Brian, I keep getting your name. We haven't done any kind of breakdown. So this is a massive surprise. A lot of people coming into this game said, this is probably going to be, a lot of hype in the first half, but Colby's probably going to score big because that's what's happened in these past games. But man, tight ball game, 14-7.
Abby come out to play.
Abby came out to play, and I said that to Neil during the half. I said, this is a different looking Abbotsford team. This Abbotsford team is acting like they want that can in that high school, because that's how this can thing works. Whoever wins the game, they get to keep it in their high school for the rest of the year.
That's good. Keep it out of the elements, but hopefully they had it inside during this game because it might rust. That might be a problem.
Might rust.
Hey, so get this. So Lynn Derry gave me, a stainless steel one.
Oh, even better.
So Lynn Derry is, where is that outside of, it's outside of Marshfield. Oh, I forget.
Yeah, it's just in the southwest corner of Marshfield there.
Yeah, so they were the second place I visited to ask for a milk can, and they not only did they say yes, but they donated it to the school, and they said all we want is that you just call it the Lynn Dairy can, and I said you got it.
I just got an update here. We got a distant listener all the way down by South Madison tuning in. Josh Neitz.
Hey, that's really neat.
Neat.
Josh Neitz, way down south of Madtown. He is one sneeze away from the Illinois border.
Oh, we also got another one. Brett Timke is listening in as well.
Speaking of corporate America, Brett, where's the hot spot?
Oh, I'm just glad I'm sporting my my BASF rain jacket tonight. It's really keeping me nice and dry.
Oh man, that's gonna be a copyright infringement.
Koparski.
Oh my gosh, and the Hornet is
Fumbled it.
The ball is down at the 45-yard line.
I think that was Koparski.
That was Koparski, and he fumbled it. Schwacker with the recover.
I can hear everybody in my headset, but I can only hear the muffled sounds of Matt. This is going to be great, and you got a front row seat. We're entering into the second half of play.
Well, it tunes out those voices in your head. That'll be perfect. Schwacker.
Now Brett Temke's in my head.
Timke.
Is it Temke?
Timke.
Don't tempt me, Temke.
Timke.
All right. Enough of the shenanigans. First down for the Hornets.
Voss.
Start off the second half. Voss fighting hard, pushing people over, and wins that gain of about 2 yards.
Davila on the tackle for the Falcons there.
Bob Davila on the stop.
Took him head on head, and Voss, I think, got the better part of that argument there.
That's what I mean, like Voss won that second effort right there. So Figut and Klaparski off on either side. Shotgun formation for the Hornets, and Smith is
quarterback keeper.
Swings it to the outside.
Still going.
Scrambling, and picks up an extra few yards where that should have been a short gain. Scampers for about a solid 5, and that's going to be a third down and manageable for the Hornets.
Escalera on the tackle.
I would dare say, as Bruzewitz is talking about moving something, what if the Hornets dialed up a short dump pass right here?
How about a direct snap? Or direct snap?
Direct snap?
Direct snap.
You know what we haven't seen for a while, folks?
Direct snap.
Direct snap. Hornet or Falcons shifting people around. Voss up the
Voss.
Just muscle football for the Hornets, and gets it past the first down marker, and that's going to move the chain gang. First down, Colby.
Lopez on the tackle for the Falcons there.
Colby just playing some just hard-nosed football right now. There's no razzle-dazzle, just snap the ball, and let's just push some bodies around.
Oh, there you go.
Moving closer to you, yeah?
Yeah, you did. Here's the snap.
Oh, it's a pass.
And it's
wide open. There you go. He must have talked to him last time. Vigut.
He put the end zone in front of him. Touchdown, Colby.
That's what he should have did on that first one.
He didn't miss him that time.
I bet Vigut was in his ear when he was wide open last time, because he was the same wide openness right there.
20-yard plus pass. Razzle dazzle.
Right on the money,
into
too.
the end zone. Caught him, and Vigut never lost stride. He threw the arms out and said, "Oh, I had a football."
Perfect pass by Tate Smith.
Exactly.
In the elements, even.
In the elements, had lots of time. Great spiral. Just beautiful. And you know what else is beautiful?
Camargo. Right through the middle. You know what I meant.
Camargo. Just the way you said it.
Steven, cut that audio in the final edit. 10 minutes and 10 seconds. Hornets wasting no time here in the start of your second half in the third quarter. Hornets 21.
Do you think Vigut yelled at him after that play on the last one, or do you think he went into halftime and then yelled at him?
I think he went into halftime and said, "Doggone it, guys. I would like to have the gosh dang ball thrown to me." And I'm pretty sure that's how it was said.
College, you willikers, throw me the ball, man.
Can I get a frickin' Hail Mary over to me? I have no idea. Oh, I didn't hear it. Hornets getting set to kick it off. And
Camargo to kick.
I said that would have looked great if they had a pass play, and wouldn't you know it. Number 11's
Late to get out there.
That's Meyer.
Oh, he must have been putting his white T-shirt on there. He's got the long sleeve on now.
I gotta tuck these socks up, he said. High into the air, and that gets fielded by Castillo. Oh no, Fuentes!
Still another one!
Still on his feet! No, it is Castillo! Off the sidelines! And it's a foot race to the end zone, and he's gonna win it! Touchdown, Abbotsford! Hornets, who takes it to the house, strikes back. Falcons get on the board now with 13.
I was just gonna say on how many Hornets came back out with long sleeve T-shirts underneath their jerseys and then tried to do arm tackles there. I think he just slipped right off of all of those white T-shirts.
Yeah, just way too many arm tackles right there, and
I think he shed like 4 of them on that one.
Yeah,
That is a quick answer.
Those Hornet jerseys flew harder than the leaves in the wind as Castillo put on the Jets.
Really? They get to kick off of a T. I didn't know that.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
That's a block.
I know, but still. I didn't know you got to do that for extra points.
Extra points, you put it down on a block.
To kick it, and it goes up and over, and it is good. Here, Wade, do you want your...
Never mind.
Oh, that's all the way back to the warning track there. They got all of that one.
That was Alex Giardo Gallon. I'm pretty sure I said that right. Kicks it up, and it is good. We got a tight ball game. Falcons getting sick and tired of seeing the Colby Hornets squatting on that milk can. Scores back. And that's how it's going to sit for right now. 9 minutes and 51 seconds left in the third quarter. Hornets 21, Falcons 14.
Hey everybody, it's Ned over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC, and it is the fall tire event going on now. Save up to $70, $100, $120 on select tires. Stop on down and talk to one of our service reps today to get your tires.
Well, enough about that tire giveaway. Wheelers Automotive. When you're looking for a deal on wheels, head to Wheelers. Hey, fun fact, guys. Car won't go if you don't got good tires. Really, nothing? Okay.
I got nothing for that one.
No.
It's okay. So, Hornets gonna get back.
3 guys back to receive. You don't see that very often.
So you got Voss,
Vigut,
and
Kleparski.
That is a dangerous combination. You got speed, speed, and speed. Falcons doing their thing where they're like, ha, we're going to line up at the last second, guys. And the wind howls through the microphone. Wade tries to block it with his hand.
Oh, he thought he was going for the onside.
There's a kick. That's going to get fielded by Orth and changes direction, takes it to the far or near side. Fuentes says that's enough running for you, my friend.
You put that helmet right on the football. You're lucky that ball didn't come out.
No kidding. Holding on tight to the football is Orth, and he's down at the 39-yard line. First down, Colby. What a ball game. This is what you've been waiting for. Colby and Abby in a tight ball game, battling for some hardware and bragging rights. Type formation for the Hornets. Never know what it's going to be.
Geiger right up the middle.
Geiger moving the legs and the defense. Just short of the first down marker. Gain of 8 on the play.
Davila on the tackle for the Falcons.
Bob Davila on the tackle. Second down. Wait,
What happened to Bob Villa? What was that hardware guy? Vila.
Bob Vila?
You don't hear much from that guy anymore.
Is he on ice? Daniel Davila, number 57 in your programs. No, I think Bob is like in a cryo chamber or something. They're going to unthaw him like in 20 years when TV's good again. Here's the snap. Voss to the outside, gets a block on the outside, bounces it to the far sideline.
Ooh, that's a good tackle there by Castillo.
Castillo tracks him down. Castillo's just too fast. Solid gain. And how solid? How about first down solid? First down, Colby. Keep letting us know in the comments. We'd love to hear where everybody is tuning in, where you're calling home, where you're watching from your personal device.
Uh-oh.
How many?
Can't have that.
What's happening?
More in or away? All right, let's try that.
Here we go. Handoff. Voss outside again, and why not? Another game.
That's right. He's got nothing else to do. Give him the ball. That's Hamill on the tackle for the Falcons.
You making some adjustments?
I had my mic in my mouth, and they didn't like that.
Oh, wait, you are practically eating it right now.
I figured no wind noise if it's right up against my mouth.
You know what's funny? I get those comments, usually. This is a turn of events. I can? Hi, everybody.
That's where all the wind's coming from.
I'm breathing heavy. Handoff up the middle. Geiger turning the legs. Just refuses to quit.
Oh, brought Sinzun with him for a while.
Sinzun. Zoom. Third down and Schnort to go. They're going to dial up a pass. This is 4 down territory now.
Oh, easily.
Gotta be.
Wow.
Gotta
That's
be.
I wasn't expecting an all-around consensus on that one.
Oh, I'd expect Geiger to get this ball going right up the middle. Nope, Voss on the corner.
Runs into his own blocker. Then he runs into the rest of the Abbotsford defense. And he's going to come to a rest on the positive side of the first down marker and now move the chain gangs. Drive continues for the Hornets.
Escalera on the tackle.
It's hard to beat that sweep. I mean, so in high school ball, you're expecting these like big runs, which we saw at the early part of the season. And so people would say like these 2, 3, 5-yard cracks aren't that great, but Colby is just grinding this Abbotsford defense.
Oh, that's the only thing to stay warm around here.
The smashing helmets together.
It's a quarterback keeper.
Smith is going to go up the middle, and Fuentes falls on top of him. And that's going to be a 5-yard gain. Second down.
Reese on the tackle.
Reese.
Yeah, that's 1 yard better than their average.
Oh, my gosh. 6-yard gain on the play.
R-E-I-S. Rice.
Hornets just...
Not Reese, Rice.
Hornets just ground and pounding down the field. Abbotsford unable to stop it. They're in Abbotsford.
It's a throw.
Got him.
Wide open.
Got him again.
Pump fakes.
Yikes.
Koplarski!
Got him. Koplarski did.
Touchdown, Hornets! Koplarski with traffic in his face. Brings it down into the old bread basket.
Won't be denied.
Tate Smith got real lucky there. He threw that kind of late.
Yes, very late.
The old vice.
I wonder where the pump fake come from. I wonder why he didn't just chuck that one right off the bat.
He said, nope, not to Vigut. Where's Kleparski?
Kleparski was probably yelling at him, hey, I was wide open too. You throw me the ball next.
Was heavily defended, but that ball was right on the dime. Camargo says, come on. And the kick is good. Hornets nullifying that quick strike from the Falcons and puts up 28. 6 minutes and 27
I'm amazed.
seconds
It's 20, 25 mile per hour winds tonight, totally unaffecting the kickoffs and the kickers.
Yeah, wind is overrated.
It is. It's a low jet stream coming right through here, and the kickers are fighting through it.
We're staying put, or are you just pointing at your laptop? Oh, okay. Okay, I want to go back to that pass. So not only was that ball on the money, like it was right where Kleparski could get it. It was offside, right in the old grill. But the time that he had time to go through his reads, pump fakes it, and then fires it down the opposite side.
It's an odd pump fake because he pump faked it to the same guy. There was only one guy to pump fake it to.
He shed off somebody to the right and then went to the left, but maybe he was
I think his pump fake actually put more defenders onto Kleparski. It was one guy and it turned into 3 guys and they were all chasing him. I say you go for the onside right now.
Ooh.
Wow, that would be...
Turn the tables.
Wow.
Abby would never be ready for it either.
Wow, are we going to see that dial up? And here comes the...
No, never mind.
Fuentes going to try to get another one.
Yep, here comes
we wanted to go that way again.
And whoop, he gets brought down. And that's going to be
57.
And Hoppy.
Hoppy, yep.
Hippity hoppity. No more zoppity. Brings him down. And then there goes the kid with the ball tee wearing camouflage. It's really hard to spot.
It's a good stoppity from Hoppity. That's perfect. I love that. You keep using that.
What's the volleyball equivalent of a Hail Mary? Is there one?
A Hail Mary in volleyball?
Hail Mary. So it would be the total desperation pass. That would be like the jump serve on when the other team has got like game point on you.
Neil's trying to throw away a curveball with volleyball terms. Here's a handoff to Fuentes, and he's going to try the left-hand side, and then number 54 is going to just ride him down to the ground. No, number 64, Luis Navarrojas. Jumps on top of him, drags him to the ground.
That's a problem. Like some of those guys' jerseys, it crunches right up. You can't quite read those numbers. They're big enough, but not always.
Navarrojas. Where are you? Yeah, he was. I believe he was the muscle hamster for the senior nicknames.
Coming around the middle.
Go to Fuentes, and he tries the right-hand side, and nothing going. Gets stopped cold by Hoppy. Hippity hoppity! I brought you to a.
I believe that was Escalera on the carry.
Hoppy getting some accolades from the Hornet defense. Falcons trying to see if they can get out of this 3rd down rut. This is too deep in their own territory to think about 4-down territory.
It wasn't last time. This is exactly where they were last time.
Okay, I stand corrected. Yep, you're exactly right. It was on the other side of the field.
That's why it made a difference. It's downhill. You can see there's a lot of undulation to this field out here.
Okay.
It is greener on this side. You can't deny me that on the right side it's greener.
It's the lighting.
I will be
I think it's drainage.
Shotgun formation, Castillo having some breathing room.
It's a pass. Wide open. Oh, he overshoots him. Not anybody within 20 yards. Whoops.
3 yards ahead of him and not a person in sight. And Castro and Kleparski looked at each other and said, wow, we avoided disaster.
Castro raises his hand. He's like, yep, my bad. And he's like, oh, no, now I got to go get yelled at on the sideline.
Total breakdown of assignment right there. And
yes, he's getting yelled at.
Fuentes would have been gone. He would have had time to twirl a cane into the end zone.
Do they go for the fake kick here?
Punt formation for the Falcons.
Nope.
There it goes. Takes a hearty bounce into the sideline. And the ball's going to be spotted at the, I don't know.
36.
36?
35, 36.
Yeah, 35-yard line? Okay, sure. Why not? 4 minutes and 47 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter. And we're going to stay put. Snap it to a Slim Jim. Smith coming over saying, guys, I got the perfect play.
It's a pass.
Kleparski says, I'll just go out on another outrun. Or wide out, button hook, deep post.
Voss.
Handoff. Smith trips. Voss brought to a stop.
A turf monster got Smith.
No one on top of Voss because Voss tackled himself.
And Smith missing left sock. I don't know if that's the fashion. Gain of a solid 1.
No, I think his calf is wrapped. Remember, he went off on the sideline there.
2nd down and 9, but the scoreboard, guys, look at that. It's 1st down and 9 on the scoreboard. You won't see that again in your lifetime. 1st down and 9. Shotgun formation. Smith is going to keep it. Picks up a few blocks.
Uh-oh.
Missed
Still
the
going.
tackle. Still running. Chase down from behind at the 45-yard line.
Rice,
Gain for the
not
Hornets.
Reese. Rice on the tackle.
Oh, yeah. If it is Rice time. 1st down, Colby.
Timeout Abbotsford.
Abbotsford going to take a timeout, and I believe we're going to take one with them. Don't go anywhere. You know, I went to Weiler's to get one of those. They took gravy and deep fried it. They call them gravy bombs. Here's the handoff. That's
Counter.
Vigut.
Vigut around the corner.
Staying on his feet and finally brought to a stop.
Tackled by Hamill.
On the other
For
side
the Falcons.
Okay. Brought to a stop at the 38 or 39-yard line. 39-yard line. Brian, you got anything to say?
I do not.
Oh, that's 2 more yards than their average.
And that was 2 more words than I expected from Brian. Here's the snap. Goes to Voss. Right side. And why not? It's been working all night.
Oh, he jumped over the top of number 2 there.
Leave it for that 1st down marker. And now Hornets has got a fresh set of downs. 1st down, Colby.
That boss is fun to watch run.
He is. He's got big strides. He's a big kid.
He is similar to his brother where he runs very up and down. You know, all those other runners are hunched. He runs straight up and down, square shoulder. But
It is the shortest distance, you know, being the straight line and all.
Passing again.
Wide open.
Into the middle. Wide open. Vigut. Easy peasy. Touchdown, Colby. Hornets racking up another score going through the air.
Vigut must have really yelled at him at halftime and said he wanted the ball.
He wanted the ball, and then Kleparski comes back with his hands on his hips because he wanted the pass as well.
Coach, I must plead with the utmost urgency. I believe I should get another touchdown pass. Brody Vigut just finding open space. No Falcons around. And a great pass from Smith. Flags go flying.
Neutral zone infraction.
Travel call on the kicker.
No.
At least it wasn't a double dribble. Thanks for
Finally, some longer kick here. I hope they still kick this ball. I want to see some distance here from the kickers.
See what Camargo's got for a leg.
How long
Yes.
of a kick is this now?
You've got
Everybody got quiet.
5, 10, 15 plus 10, 25 yards.
25
No, it's 5 yards back. 30-yard kick coming up.
Kicker for Camargo. Get some legs.
Get up.
And
Got it.
More structurally sound?
are you saying why are the poles offset to the outside?
No. Yeah, so like the pole going into the ground, why doesn't that go all the way up? Wouldn't that be more sturdy?
I don't know.
Because that vertical pole is held together by just a little bit of...
That pole post is going to stop a dump truck.
Not the top part. A bird flies into that thing's going to bend, ain't it?
If fans stormed out on the field, you're not tearing these down.
No, not the bottoms, but those tops, I think you could take that thing off.
Newsline 9 is here, filming the rivalry game of the week. Camargo boots it deep. And that's going to be Castillo. Nope, it's going to be Fuentes.
5.
And he gets crumpled up. Castro on the stop. Close to the 30 down. 30 down? 30 yard marker.
30 down. Hoppy on the tackle.
Cold is getting to me.
Yeah.
And that's where the Falcon offense is going to get started. Okay, if you're Abbotsford, you got to go back to that quick snap. And you got to go back to that.
I am very surprised we have not seen it since. Granted, they did do it once since halftime. Yes, and it did not work.
Broadhagen on the outside. Tall dude with...
They're going to throw that ball where that guy was wide open last time.
On the coverage. No, Johnson on the coverage. It ain't going to matter. Fuentes on the run. Gets rocked.
Oh, Viku got hammered on that block.
By Holupka and
Late
company.
flag.
Yep,
That's going to be probably personal foul.
What did you see?
Personal foul against Colby.
Oops.
A little bit of extra shoving there.
Personal foul on the Hornets.
It had to have been getting thrown down at the end after that whistle blew.
Well, when Holupka was getting up, yeah, somebody got shoved back down. Castillo coming back into the huddle. Fans are reminding everybody that that was not part of the rules.
That was not called for. Don't do that again.
And Abbotsford getting great field position with not a lot of effort. First down. Tight formation, Castillo is in the backfield. Here's the snap. Handoff.
Coming around, 4.
Swinging it around is Escalera. Makes the first guy miss, but can't avoid Castro, but not before he picks himself up about a 7 or 8 yard gain on the play. Second down.
You know, Matt, that's 3 more yards than their average.
You know, I'm telling you right now, you better hope that there isn't mashed potatoes that show up on your well, there's 2 on the grass. Old instant potato trick.
Got you good.
Snap.
Quarterback right up the
is
gut.
going to keep it, lowers the shoulder and runs.
Over Klaparski.
Run.
Klaparski basically just got in his way. And that's going to move the chain gang. 1st and 10, Abbotsford.
No, that is half of tackling. Just getting in the way.
That's how Matt tackled in 8th grade football. I'll just get in your way and trip you up.
But it worked.
It did. Coaches didn't like it, but I thought I did it.
Still in the way.
See, I'm still in the way. Another bunch formation here for Abbotsford. Now they finally get set.
Direct snap.
Direct snap.
We've been talking about it all game. And
Hoppy sniffed that one out right off the bat, had him immediately on it.
Yep, Hoppy able to shed his tackle and just snuff out the quick snap. Second down.
I don't know if he showed his hand, though, so when he gets set real late, and he put his hand back up.
Hoppy did?
No, the direct snap kid.
Oh.
To get ready for the ball?
There was 3 different stages of people getting set.
Yeah, but no, when he was getting ready, he lifted his hand back up so that it wasn't going to be on the ground, so he could get that ball. So I don't know if that's like a little tell.
Oh, sure.
Because if you watch him now, he's not touching the ground yet. He's going to come back down. He lifted back up just before that snap went.
Castillo dropping back to pass. Got a little bit of pressure.
Oh!
They intercepted. Nearly intercepted.
By 29 there.
Brady
Johnson.
Johnson jumped in front of that pass.
I thought you were going to go with the Johnsonville Brat one.
For injured Kaiser.
Johnsonville Brats.
Yep, Brian remembering that was, he's in for the injured Mr. Kaiser. But yeah, he jumped that route that was supposed to go to Aguilera.
I wonder when we're going to see the one where Fuentes went around the corner out for that, single pass. Yeah, I wonder when we're going to get to see that play again.
Well, they're definitely.
Oh, that was a long conversation too. This is probably going to be a pass.
This is a play that they drew in the sand.
Delay of game. Talked about it too long.
Oh, too sneaky.
And the ball's going to go the other direction. Third and extra long to go for the Falcons.
The Hornet fans reminding them that they're not supposed to do that as well.
I don't know when or why that cheer got popular. That you can't do that. I mean, obviously. That's why the flag was thrown.
Just reminding.
It is the best indicator.
I'm not trying to be mean, but it's like, yeah, duh. Here's the snap. Dropping back to pass, looking deep downfield for Broadhagen.
Oh.
Just ahead of him. Kleparski hard on his heels.
But definitely on his heels. He had the inside track there.
Yep, incomplete. Fourth down.
10 seconds ago in the third quarter. You're going for this.
Yeah, the can is on the line. Do you see the other Smith boy at number 27? He's way
off on the sideline?
He's way off to the side with his hands in his pocket. He looks so cold. Poor boy. Falcons going for it. Here's the snap.
It's a punt.
Oh!
Tricky. Oh.
See that coming, Hornet fans.
15-yard punt, though.
Yeah, it wasn't very good one.
Moved them further down than where the ball would have been originally, on the other side of the 20-yard line, and that's where the Hornets are going to get started. With, wow, look at that, 4 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
Abby's defense has got to dig in here. They can't let the Hornets score again.
No, and it's going to be just run because Colby's going to try and take as much clock off of this as possible. So
the Hornets have scored over 40 points every can game. Here's the snap. Smith to the outside.
Still going.
Razzle dazzle! Still on his feet. Past the 40, down at the 45-yard line. I mean, short of the 45-yard line.
Broadhagen with the tackle.
And the refs are saying, come on, Chain Gang, you got to keep up. First down, Colby.
End of the quarter.
3 quarters in, 1 more to go. It's time for, where are you guys going? Oh, your what is numb?
Our toes are numb.
Oh, just wiggle them around, yo.
We go to.
Okay.
Right back.
Edgar is just putting it up against Auburndale. 34-0. Vigut lowers his shoulder, gets dragged to the 50-yard line. Gain of about a solid 5 or 6.
Rice on the tackle.
White rice. Love it. Quick score update for you here as well. Edgar 34, Auburndale 0. 4 minutes remaining in the third quarter. So, yeah. Edgar's just going to pound everybody in the Marawood.
They got a tough squad.
They
do. You got big kids. That makes running a lot easier.
They'll have a team that's going to run deep into the playoffs. Up the gut is Geiger. Cracking the shoulder pads past the first down marker. First down, Colby.
Escalera on the tackle.
Escalera on the stop. Colby just sticking to the run game. You wonder, do you think they dial up a pass play here, trying to see if they can put a dagger in this?
Not on first down here. They're just trying to milk as much clock. It's too cold for that, but
I'm going to summon my
maybe on a third down here.
I'll summon my inner Steven. No, you're going to run some safe run plays. Here we go. Lead blockers for Foss.
See ya.
Wide open.
Down the sideline to the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Colby.
Wow, is he quick?
Foss making it look easy with a caravan of blockers ahead of him.
Not only is he big, he's got some speed.
He's got some breakout speed. I definitely agree with that.
Choo-choo, here comes the Foss train. And it's running off the tracks. 10 minutes and 42 seconds remaining in your ball game. Hornets with 41. Smith is going to be on the hole. Camargo going to kick it off. Good snap, good hold, and money. The Legatron kicking it through the uprights, and that's going to put it to 42. We're in the fourth quarter. We just started, and the Hornets strike again with 42. Abbotsford 14. It's a great song.
Yes, this is a great song.
You'll probably play this in the tuba.
What? Oh, oops. I was checking text messages and singing Narco. Every word. What does he actually say? Under Gooms? Gooms.
I just like the trumpet.
Ball flipping up into the air, and it's going to bounce
got
past
by
the 20, past Castillo.
Uh-oh. I think he downed his knee when he picked up that ball. That was a bad idea.
He kneeled it down.
Right at the 10.
Hagen rushing everybody back over. Here come the defense. Abbotsford got a lot of work to do with a little bit of time that they have. Probably going to be dialing up a few pass plays here. Castillo just going to try to see if they can make a connection with Broadhagen, Fuentes. What do you guys think?
Broadhagen has been their favorite target.
Bruzowitz with the comment.
I don't know. I would still think that you'd still want to try and get Fuentes open on a corner here. You're going to have to do some sort of trickery to get him the ball. Like, he's quick in the open field off it. He just needs some open space.
Shotgun formation, and it's not Castillo at the quarterback. Instead, he gets the handoff, if I'm not mistaken. Sheds a tackle, tries to get past another, and he's dragged down just right at about the 25-yard line.
By Holupka on the tackle.
Looks like we got a new quarterback in for Abbotsford, and that's going to be Grayson Totsky.
No, really?
Big T Totsky. I know a Totsky, and his hands are the size of my head. He can palm a bowling ball, and he can lift a cow over his head.
Bill Brasky.
Yep. Here goes the handoff, and not much going right now.
No, Fuentes just, it's too much penetration off it.
And we got another set of flags that go
Yeah, that's going to be a personal foul here. A little bit of frustration happening.
a little bit of jawing and something else going on. Personal foul against the Falcons, as frustration is starting to mount. And of course the fan section says you can't do that. A little bit more just random screaming from the other. What is happening?
Screaming back and forth.
Well, that is a good way to stay warm, so it's probably highly encouraged. It's still quite cold out here.
You know, when I need to relieve stress, sometimes I just scream at random.
It's healthy. That's very healthy.
And sometimes at the office.
mostly at the office.
Oh, man. All right, so glad that we can enjoy this moment together, everybody. 10 minutes just ticked away. Now we're at 9 minutes and 56 seconds in the ball game. Falcons facing a second down and forever, deep in their own territory. Here comes the snap.
It's a pass.
Totsky dropping it.
Throw it really high.
Field, intercepted!
He's got room.
Oh, yeah, he does. Yeah, he does.
And he's got some people ahead of him, and he lowers his shoulder, fights for the goal line, and he's going to get brought to a stop around the
There's a
2 or
flag
3
down.
yard line. Nope, actually, no, he's going to be on the other side of the 5
Whoa. He might have got another foul on that last one here.
Pass intended for Castillo, and Castillo got ahead of that pass, turned around to gauge it, and instead, Braden Johnson comes down with the big interception and big return. What great awareness on that Hornet defense to turn tail and all of a sudden just become blockers going downfield.
I think Colby got a holding call.
Yeah, right at the end of the play, too.
That's interesting, huh?
That is interesting.
Ball spotted at the 15-yard line. Colby looking to see if they can ice this game. What?
It's an odd spot for holding that late or that far down.
Yeah, they threw it like after it's. I mean, obviously they're throwing a flag after the fact, but it was well.
I wonder if he was just grabbing guys to pull him off the pile.
Swing
Pitch
to
out
the
to
outside. Voss cuts it up, makes a man miss, tries to shed
Got
another
it.
one.
Yes.
To the end
Yep, pulled him into the end zone.
Colby just pressing their will against the Falcons, gets into the end zone again, putting up 48. Soon to make it 49 with Camargo. Falcons unable to answer this rushing attack from the Hornets.
Is it in college doesn't have blocks, do they? They put it on the ground, don't they, for the extra points? They put it on blocks too. Really? Huh. I don't know if I've ever noticed it before.
And the kick is good by Camargo as all this other riffraff conversations go on.
I'm just saying that putting it up on blocks, you get underneath that ball. That's the trick in kicking those balls. Obviously you can't get on the very bottom side of it. It isn't going to have the distance. You got to hit it at the halfway point on that football. But getting your foot underneath on that halfway mark is a really critical part. And you hit your foot on that ground and it slows your foot down. There's an art to that kick. And putting it up on a block, that's like hitting a golf ball off of a tee.
What else is teeing off is the Hornet offense here. 9 minutes, 23 seconds left in your ball game. They put up 49 against this very tough ball club of Abbotsford, who's got 14. And I guess that's enough of that song. Go. Quick kick time.
It might go out of bounds. It might go out of bounds. Oh, he grabs it before it does.
Grabs it. And he's going to scamper, tries to spin move, and picks up about 4 yards on that kickoff return. And just on the other side of the 25-yard line. And somebody's phone is ringing.
Castro with the tackle for the Hornets there.
Nice.
Well, Colby was lucky that they rushed down as quickly to that ball as they did, because that ball was inches from going out of bounds. And with that close of the Colby player, I'm sure he was thinking somebody else is going to grab that ball.
Yeah, no time to watch it roll out of bounds. You got to act fast and you got to act now.
Wow, we've got some Raleigh, North Carolina listeners, Barb and Ted Partial.
Oh, you know what?
You know what else is in Raleigh, North Carolina? The BASF facility.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just saying.
Calling Colby home all the way from the Tar Heel State.
Hey, we've got Gaylord in Michigan as well. Dave Ulig.
Hey, Ulig.
And we've got Indian Head, Maryland as well. We've got quite the listeners.
Chase Bowler on the
Oh,
outside.
Mason Voss. I wonder if it's relation.
Wonder if it's.
Mason,
No, I'm sure it is.
Mason Voss, the big number 28. Second down, and there was no gain on that play. Second down and long. We're just having a virtual chat with everybody on the YouTube channel.
Oh, pitch out. He's got some room.
To Bowler and...
Orth fills the gap there.
No, it was a pitch to Fuentes, and he gets rocked by Orth.
Orth, yeah.
Loss of 4 or 5 yards on the play. 3rd down and long.
Well, hands off to the field crew for this Abbotsford field here. Like, I was expecting more mud here. Colby's actually quite bright white yet.
Yeah, no, well...
This is the second team defense, too.
Oh, maybe that could be it why they're bright white. I am saying that. This is like, this is bleach white out here.
Now, oh, it is second squad. Okay.
Never mind.
Handoff is going to go to Bowler, and he tries to follow some blockers and gain of about 5 yards or 4 yards on the play and brought to a stop by...
Hunter Reynolds.
Yeah. Reynolds or Ezra Leader is out in the game as well. And if my eyes don't deceive...
Oh, I was going to say it too.
John Haniel is in a hoodie.
Oh, no, I thought you said that the coach was, he switched into pants at halftime.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
No, he still got shorts on.
He's got pants on.
No, no. The other coach, he still got his shorts on. Running for his life is agent number 11.
Oh, good catch.
And he's able to roll and toss it.
9.
Big game.
No, that's 5 here.
Good catch by Fuentes.
Yeah.
Kotsky rolling out and put on the Jets and with some great accuracy and moving the ball for the Falcons. 1st down for Abbotsford.
Oh, no, they are different. You're right, he's still in shorts. I was looking at the other guy.
Abbotsford lining up. Shotgun formation. Kotsky.
It's a run.
At quarterback. Fuentes up the gut. And
Smazel on the tackle.
There you go, Smazel on the stop. Smazel and... Oh, man, that guy's going to be upset because I forgot his name. Hayes on the stop along with Smazel.
Too tall.
Too tall Hayes.
Too tall? Yeah, Tucker Too Tall Hayes.
Tucker Too Tall Hayes.
Tippy Toe Hayes. Falcons lining up. Shotgun formation. Lots of running backs in the backfield. And a bunch of tailbacks, too.
12 on the carry.
Handoff. Bowler. He's running. And he makes a man miss and shoved out of bounds. Big game for the Falcons, and this drive continues. 1st down, Abbotsford.
Devin Meyer on the tackle for the Hornets. Just kind of turned him out of bounds. He didn't really tackle him.
Sir, I plead, you go this way.
More of a gentle turning.
I'm going to shove you out of bounds. Time ticking away. The Hornets eyeballing that milk can. This is rivalry game of the week, the battle for the can. Abbotsford versus Colby. Surviving through the most bizarre weather ever.
Right?
Just needed some snow yet. Handoff.
5.
In the middle. Fuentes.
Still going.
Bounces to the outside. Stiff arm. Stiff armed again.
Wow.
Finally.
Hayes, that was a great tackle.
Hayes finally saying enough of that nonsense and finally brings him down. He was stiff-arming kids left and right.
Yes, he did. He stiff-armed at least 2 kids there. Shoved them right back down into the mud. Those jerseys don't look as bright white anymore. A mild grass stain going on to him.
There, now your mom's going to have to bleach this.
That's right. Don't wash it in hot water.
What?
that sets the stains. Everybody knows that. You got to wash it in cold first.
Oh, guys, you didn't put that dryer on high, did you?
Oh, it's trickery. 12.
Bowler up the gut. Roped down again by Smazel. He's all over the place.
He is all over.
Nearing the 3-minute marker. Lots, for how the weather was, there's a decent amount of fans still here.
I was going to say that. I thought at halftime you would get more people just kind of bailing on this, but nobody wants to leave. It's a nice Friday night evening.
Well, you know what? There's always great attendance when you have Colby and Abbotsford sports.
Oh, direct snap, and it's fumbled.
And the ball goes on the turf.
I believe that's 44.
Irvin Davila.
Nope, 42. 42 covered it back
Irvin
up.
Davila was going to get the direct snap, but it's 4th down.
It's a hard ball to get because that he's off-centered and he's right behind the actual center there, so it's kind of just a little flip back, and he's got to kind of catch it, and it just kind of spun on him.
You don't have a lot of time to determine how to anticipate that snap, right? Because you got to kind of like ease into that catch.
You got to catch a snap and try to figure out where you're going to run all at one time.
No kidding. Totsky rolls out to his right, dumps it off.
There you go, 4.
Gonna get some blockers, but gets tackled instead. But that's gonna be well past the 1st down marker. This drive continues. 1st down, Abbotsford.
Hanula on the tackle.
Hanula in that white hoodie of his, wearing that hooded sweatshirt, thinking he was gonna play it off.
Well, at least it's not pulled up over his top of his helmet.
Dang it, Hanula! You got the drawstrings pulled down. You can't see anything.
Looks like a snowman out there.
Oh, man. Abbotsford on the move, looking to see if they can just try to get that point score into the 20s. Bowler bowls his way for a few extra yards and a gain of about 5 on the play.
Devin Meyer on the tackle.
2nd down.
It's up about 7 on the play, brings up 2nd and 3.
Wait, 7 on the play? Oh, man, these angles are just not happy with me. It is 2nd down and 3, but the scoreboard says 1st down and 3. Never see that again.
Maybe the 1st down indicator is not working.
Do we have to do a player of the game? Yeah. Well, I don't know. You want to bring one up here?
Oh, go get Vigut.
No,
yeah.
You think Vigut?
Dude, Vigut. Have we had Voss yet?
We've had Boss, we've had Smith.
Have you had Vigut yet? He's literally scored 2 touchdowns. He should have had 3 with 3 receptions.
We never had Vigut.
Had an interception. Yeah.
All right, you go fetch
Vigut.
him.
No, Vigut had one and Johnson had one.
You're not going to carry him?
He's got to be careful coming up the bleachers, though.
Time is ticking away. Falcons looking to see if they can get themselves a final score. Rush up the gut. Nowhere to go. Time.
Smazel on the tackle.
Down to 15 seconds.
That should be about it here.
I should have had something prepared. I had nothing written down. 8. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This ball game is over. 4 quarters in, 4 quarters out. This one goes into the bone for each team, and the Falcons stayed competitive, but once the second half started, the Hornet rushing game and defense was just too much. And the Hornets bring the milk can to Falcon Field, and they're going to take it back to Colby. What a game. What a battle in the elements.
Wasn't the can at Colby? Didn't they bring it to Falcon Field?
That's what I mean.
Oh,
so
right.
That's how this goes. So, like...
Oh, is it? Oh, there you go.
Yeah, so
it's
that's
a good spot for it.
It's just like all those other traveling trophies. So it's similar to, like...
The axe or anything, they'll put it on the other sideline.
Correct. So
that's
like,
a great idea.
Yeah, so like Hagen said, if the Falcons want it, they're going to have to come to our sideline to get it. So, yeah, they would. So there we go. We got Hamer is rushing. You got that zoomed in. Hamer's rushing over to get the can. And he's adjusting his pants, I guess. No, he's got it hidden. Sorry.
Oh, he pulled Vigu too early.
Oh,
no.
Oh, no. We pulled Vigu way too early. And the Hornets celebrating with the can. Colby going to keep it for another year. Going to sit in the hallways of Colby Senior High.
Are you going to have him just stand in front of you? Put the thing on it?
Yeah, what are we going to do?
Oh, yeah, you could go left or right, too.
Well, I don't know what you want to do. Ow!
Well, he's coming. You got to figure it out.
We'll go to commercial to figure it out.
All right, hey, we're going to go to commercial while we figure out our player of the game interview. Don't go anywhere. We're going to be talking to our Hornet Hustler.
Better begins with the way we see each other. begins with the way we treat each other. Better begins with the way we care for each other. Better begins at Aspirus Health, bringing out the better in all of us.
With 100 years of working experience, the team at Century 21 Dairyland Realty are ready to help you. Whether you're looking for a new home, recreation land, or a place to start your new business, the team at Century 21 Dairyland Realty are ready to help you. Stop into either of their convenient locations on West Broadway Avenue in Medford or North 4th Street in Abbotsford, or find them online at c21dairyland.com to find out more. Century 21 Dairyland Realty, a proud supporter of local athletics.
I splooshed my phone in the road crater? Am I covered or no?
Well, hey Carm, you're never gonna believe this. A sturgeon just hit my Chevy. Am I covered or no?
Interesting. And yes.
Hey bud, I had a couple 30 packs explode in my garage. Am I covered or no?
I've been there before, bud. It's a sad day.
What a beautiful day. Oh, ever eat a brat and drive?
Good. It felt good to get some catches and get in the end zone.
Finally, huh?
Yeah. Long time coming.
Long time coming. All right, hey, welcome everybody. Matthew Olmican here, and we got our player of the game, and no surprise, Brody Vigu, number 20 in your Hornet program. Brody, let's start with the weather. Did you guys get, it's starting to rain and get really windy? Or were you just like, meh?
No, we're Wisconsinites. We love this.
Oh, so you got more excited when you had the inclement weather going?
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Oh, good stuff. He heard you, sir. Okay, so take us through preparing this week for this game. What were some of the things you guys were keying on against the Falcons, and even for excitement for the can?
Well, I mean, Rosemary always has a good game plan going into the game. We just really wanted to get them inside, get them into our guys, and really just flood to the ball and get them down to the ground.
I gotcha. So it looked like those quick snaps were really throwing you guys off.
Yeah.
For a little bit. So what were the ways that you adjusted for that? Were there some tells? Like if you saw how the hands were going on the players or formation?
Well, I'm really much back there getting past, but yeah, we basically just had to watch the ball and hopefully just don't jump off sides and, I mean, just play. Just play football.
All right, so we were chatting about that right before we got to the camera here, where you're like, I finally got into the end zone. So what's going through your mind on that first, what's going through your mind on that first pass play when it went to Kolparski and you threw your hands up?
Yeah, well, I mean, it happens once a game. It always happens once a game. We run it, and then I'm wide open, and he always looks. Kolparski's our first look, and it happens. He didn't see it. He was getting hit. It was whatever. We came back to it, and we ran it right, and we capitalized.
So do you talk to Smith or to the coach first when you say, like, guys?
Well, Swazzle's like, Tate, Brody's wide open on that play, wide open, and then he's like, all right, and then he looks for me, and I always put my hands up like this, and he hits me, and I mean, that throw, he couldn't throw that ball any better on that first one.
That's what I was about to say is, like, you were in perfect stride. Like, you didn't break.
Oh, yeah, that was a great ball. Great ball.
So what's going through your head as you're seeing that sail up in the air and you have nothing but green grass ahead of you?
Catch the ball, then run. Always got to catch the ball first, because if you think about running after.
You're saying that to yourself in your head, like,
yep,
just catch it.
Just catch it, and then run after you catch the ball.
Man, so were you counting on 2 touchdowns during in the air for this game?
I was not expecting. I mean, it was raining. I was not expecting us to go in the pass game like that, but it was working.
Yeah, it was excellent. So what were some of the other things you did to like trick and throw this Abbotsford defense off?
Well, like that counter, they were really covering up our counter. Like usually they really bite hard on our counter, and then they started biting down low, right in the middle. So then we'd run like a 44 or like the waggle, because they all bite on the waggle. That's why that safety went down. I'm wide open. They bit on that waggle right down the middle, that 44 buck trap, and then I'm wide open.
I gotcha. Well, I kind of feel guilty. We yanked you away from all of the can ceremony, so I do apologize about that. How does that feel, bringing that can back to Colby?
It feels really good. It feels really good. I don't know if this is our 5th year in a row, and we just want to keep that thing in our school and as long as we can.
Yeah, and you're absolutely right. That's the 5th game in a row, and I believe that your squad put up the highest point total on that can so far.
Oh, really?
Yep. Now I just got to find somebody that can etch that big score of yours on there for you guys.
Yep.
So where was that can riding on the bus?
Right in Ivan's lap. He was
kidding?
held that thing like it was his baby.
Oh. Yeah, he hid that behind him. He's a big dude. I didn't think he could hide that can behind his back out there.
Yep.
Okay, so we'll finish. Let's get to the end because I let you get to your team and get warmed up. You're gonna go home. You're at the fridge. You swing her open. What's the first thing you're grabbing?
Well, I'm grabbing my grandma's canned pickles. Cause if I don't eat something like that or get hydrated, I'm gonna cramp in my bed like crazy.
So wait. So how many pickles are you eating?
Whole jar.
A whole jar. So she grows these cucumbers, pickles them, and then you're just in your.
Oh yeah, and she makes big gallon jugs like ice cream pails.
Serious?
Yeah.
You can pickle them in big ice cream pails?
Yeah, and then they're just refrigerated. Then you don't, because it's not sealed, so then you just refrigerate them.
There's a bunch of home gardeners out there that are saying, like, I got extra pickles and cucumbers. I'll send them over to the V-Goot house.
Yep.
Okay, and then what is, so what are you drinking? Are you drinking the pickle juice too, or?
Oh, I'll take a couple sips of that, but I'll have whole milk. Big glass of whole milk, and down the hatch, take a shower, bedtime.
Awesome. All right. Well, you got Hornet fans watching on the TV here. Anything you'd like to say?
I'm just glad they came out in this not so great weather and cheered us on, and we came out. We came out, capitalized, and had a good game.
You had a great fan base here. A few left home when it got really bad, but everybody stuck it through the storm, and so did you guys. Big score, big win against the Falcons. You get to keep the can. Brody, hell of a game. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Go get warmed up now.
Oh yeah, I will.
All right. Hey, thanks a lot, buddy. Number 20 in your programs, Brody V-Goot. Not only does he do a great job on the football field, he does a great job on the interview. So, well, should we take a break and then wrap up, or do you want to wrap up and then be done? Wrap up. All right. Wait, grab the headset. All right, we're going to wrap this up as best as we can. Turn it over to us. Come on, Neil. Turn it over this way. Or do you want us to stand out there? Which way do you want us to go? Can you see us?
Oh, jeez.
Actually, do you want us to stand here? Oh, my God.
Where are you going? Where are we going?
Hey, come on, America. Follow me. How about this?
Perfect.
Hey, everybody. Matthew Olmakin with Wade Olmakin alongside, and Brusewitz was here. I guess he left.
Yeah.
Did he go back? You. Oh man, we had so much fun with this game. First, the wind was picking up, and then Wade made a makeshift shelter with his very well executed. What is this?
Survival tent is what this is.
Yeah, he had some athletic tape. We had one ratchet strap down so it wouldn't pull away, and then the whole time we were making fun of Wade of like, now we got this gosh darn thing up and we're running into the poles, and then the rain came.
Oh, typhoon.
The wind. Unbelievable wind.
I'm amazed that the electrical tape that I have this thing shoestringed on held up through the gusts of wind that we saw. 30-mile-per-hour winds didn't even phase it.
Yeah, no kidding. And we're all still here. So we scooched Neil to the middle to protect the electrical equipment. We had a few breakdowns, but gosh darn it, we finished out strong. And speaking of finishing out strong, wow, Colby started out sluggish. Abbotsford had him dialed in defensively and offensively, but man, all of a sudden, once that third quarter hit, Colby just hit a new gear.
Yeah, that once you start slowing down, like Abbotsford had the size advantage on that offensive and defensive line off it, but once they got tired out of that middle, Colby exploited that, and then it was you had to pick your poison off of it. Do you exploit the middle, and then Colby started passing, so they backed off on that, and then it got out of hand after that.
Yeah, absolutely, and then kind of the things that got taken away from the Falcons was they had the quick snap, which all of us were talking throughout the game. they tried a little bit of that in the second half, but then Colby just clamped right down on it.
A few misses by the passing game off of it could have changed this game momentum quite a bit early on.
So, as you were saying that, you kind of wonder, what would this game be like if Fuentes had that open look and he was wide open and he would have just been gone?
They had just come back out of halftime. He runs that kick back after Colby had the quick score off of it. Their next possession off of it, he was wide open and missed it, and then they ended up doing that punt.
One score, two score
Exactly.
game.
And then it was just score after that.
Yeah, because then Colby just dump trucked them because they had a combination between ground and pound, and then all of a sudden Smith would just drop back to pass, no pressure in his
And
face.
it's good to see Colby passing the ball. Like this has been a praise or a screaming at that we were looking for years. Pass the ball. And they're throwing it. The kids can catch it. Like they had 2 interceptions tonight. Like these kids can catch the ball. Like I'm glad to see that they're actually airing out this offense.
Yeah, big interception from Braden Johnson. He snags it down, and then he had a wall of blockers, and he actually took that for about a 30-yard game, but then he was short.
And Vigud had one early on in the game that changed that momentum as well. Like that.
And that was when it was 7-7.
Correct. That was a momentum changer.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's why also he was the Hornet hustler. We
Yes.
didn't even have a chance to talk about the interception because we're all freezing.
That's right. It is still very cold. The wind has finally died back down, but it is still cold.
Yeah, so real quick dialing back into this. So, yeah, Abbotsford has a big running game, but Colby was able to bottle it up, and then there was flashes of that passing game from Abbotsford, but like you said, Hornets once again just ball hawking it. They got a decent amount of interceptions, so they got to really.
Yep,
so
Geiger had a good game up the middle. You had Voss coming around the corner. It seemed unstoppable once they were biting on that inside pass.
And we haven't talked about Geiger yet. What a great addition
great
to
game.
the running game. Just ground and pounds it as the lights are getting shut off.
Well, electricity is very expensive around these points.
But yeah, big shout out to Geiger for in that running game. But yeah, let's wrap this up. But going to that milk can thing, Colby kept it on their sideline, and they're going to be taking it home with them, and then it's probably going to go set right back on.
And with conferences changing next year, are we going to get to see Abbotsford next year?
Games, yeah, Hagen is still going to have those games assigned.
Perfect.
So we're going to keep playing Abbotsford for that milk can.
Perfect. Yeah, this is a nice close venue, and next year will be in Colby, so it'll be even warmer.
Maybe they always push this for an October game. Maybe they can push these up for like a September.
I don't know. Being inside and outside are two different announcing requirements.
Absolutely. So Colby is going to stay one loss in the conference. Abbotsford is going to sit at 500 in the conference. And if I'm not mistaken, I think Edgar took care of business against Auburndale. So now there's a tie for second place between Colby and Auburndale, which happens to set up for a huge game, final game of the regular season for the Hornets at Auburndale.
At Auburndale?
Auburndale, yep.
Oh,
so
fantastic.
Now it's going to be a game for who gets second place.
Hey, those are big games. We just, the Colby Hornets volleyball team just had that last night.
Oh, that's right, and took care of business.
Took care of business, yes.
We just flipped it on a script. Let's talk about
Let's talk about volleyball, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, taking care of business, exactly right. So, but yeah, this sets up a great story or narrative for next week's game. But let's not talk about next week. We'll finish up talking about here. Once again, big rivalry game. A lot of anticipation for this into the week, but Colby takes care of business. They keep the milk can 49-14. Anything else?
No, that for if we want to do a player for the Abbotsford side.
Oh, we always forget that. What's your fiercest Falcon?
My favorite Falcon is
Favorite Falcon
going to be the Broadhagen boy. Like, even though he didn't get very many passes off of it, his presence on defense was what kept, at least some of that early scores in check on that early portion of it. If he would have got, maybe worked in on that offense for that passing game a little bit more, maybe it would have been a different outcome off of it. But his defense was absolutely critical on that first half for how close that game was.
And then your Hornet hustler, would it still be Vigud?
It's almost got to be Vigud. Voss had a tremendous game. Geiger had a great game. What's his name? Smith Boy. Jeepers. I can't think of his Tate. I couldn't think of his first name. I'm like Smith Boy. I couldn't think of his first name. Had a spectacular passing event.
Smith Boy, there's like 12 of them.
Oh, this is true. Did he miss a pass tonight?
He missed a pass.
What? Just
one.
Just one. But yeah, just dialed in tonight.
Yep.
Absolutely dialed in. It's fun to see because they'll keep letting him passing as long as he keeps completing them. Like it's fun to see that pass. But he had a spectacular game tonight. I would still choose Vigut because with that interception and his receptions that he had on the offensive scheme, like he was what Colby got it done with.
And let's go back to the Falcons side. Let's remember how much Castillo gets.
And Fuentes, yes, absolutely. They had most of the touches off of it.
Yeah.
You know, for their time on the field on offense was thinner than it was on defense off of it. I think that's probably what wore out some of these kids. You know, ones that were going to be on both sides. They got exhausted towards the end of it.
Absolutely. Well, I'm starting to shiver just only by a little bit. Anything else?
Nope, I'm good.
Well, special thanks to Sports on Focus for setting up this equipment, and huge thank you to Neil Hogden. Neil Hogden for getting this set up and braving the weather and basically keeping this ship afloat so we could bring this live broadcast for you. And let's not forget Brian Bruzewitz sitting in between us with the body heat and the, good commentary in between there. He shrugged his shoulders. It was about right. All right.